The latest updates on the beta launch of We Share Abundance, and I'm hoping that things are working. Been doing moving today, moving back into my office because Cody can now have the run of the house. So unfortunately, I couldn't get the usual microphone to work, but I think that the one on the camera is working. So fingers crossed. I'm going to go to our Facebook group, We Share Abundance, to just check that things are working as they should be. So We Share Abundance. And we scroll down and hopefully okay. Just let me know if you can hear me, folks, please, because I'm hoping that the mic on the camera is working. But we've got Dave at the top of the comments, followed from the UK, of course, Dave, Londoner. And then we've got India and Nigeria, Nova Scotia, Canada, and way down the list today, Russ Cowley from the northeast of England, Ramachandra from India, claiming to be from the UK. We got Manchester, UK. Suchitra says, yes, we can hear you. Great, great, great. Glad things are working. Okay, we've got more. We've got Doncaster. Good. Okay, thank you for letting me know that things are working. It's all good news because I don't know what it is, but I couldn't get the other microphone to work, so I'm glad that this one is working as it should be. There's not a lot to give you on the updates today because it's weekend and Devian isn't working. She did send out a message for me, but it seems to be missing the bottom part, so never mind. Hopefully it'll get the message over about what's going on. You know, I've seen people saying that they hate the new site, they're losing money, 1.5 years wasted, all these sorts of things. And these people don't realize how close we are to striking gold. And I tried to convey that in the message today. And we've got other people, as you know, Tapestry launched last month in the United States, a week or so ago in Canada. And we have people that have registered that are in the United States and Canada that haven't downloaded the app. Why? And then we've got even more puzzling people that are in the United States and Canada that have downloaded the app, but it's not being activated. It's not, they're not allowing it to track their location. So they're not making any money. We're not making any money. And there's people out there, if you were on the Tapestry call last night, I was on the Tapestry call, see what was going on. There's people making hundreds of dollars without referrals because in addition to the cash that you get for just having the thing switched on and tracking your location, it also offers you the ability to complete surveys. And now I know usually completing surveys is a complete and utter waste of time, in all honesty. You know, you spend like 20 minutes completing a survey and then they either say it's invalid because you answered a question wrong or something, or they say, okay, thanks for completing it, and here's 2 cents or something really totally inadequate. But the surveys on the app, the Tapestry app, are paying out a lot more because they can target specific areas that the people want to target with the surveys, geographical locations, and demographics of age and sex and things like that, all totally anonymously. They don't know who it is, they just know that it's a good-looking guy over 60, somebody like me, yeah, that lives in Cornwall. Of course, I'm not on the app because I'm in the UK and it's not released here yet. The news was that the next places they're going to release it are Australia and New Zealand. So I think the UK has moved down the pecking order a little bit. It's going to be Australia and New Zealand next, and I think that'll be very close. They're still aiming for global coverage by the end of the year. So if you're in the USA or Canada, get the app downloaded and set it up so that it'll track your location. That's all it tracks. It doesn't know who you are or anything else. It only knows where that phone is moving about. And if you do that, it'll pay you. And if you opt to complete surveys, it'll pay you even more. But there's people making over the $25 a month that they sort of said, you probably make between $5 and $25. There's people making over $25 just from having the app switched on. People are making over $100 already because they're completing surveys as well. But that doesn't show the affiliate income, the income you get for referring people. You don't have to be an affiliate. All you've got to be is a user. You can refer people and you'll get $1 for everybody that you refer, as long as they download the app and have it activated, tracking them. If they don't have it activated, nothing going to happen. So if you start something, follow through on it. My little note from my guru was on perseverance today. I have these little notes and I rotate them. I read them every day. There's, I don't know, probably 30 or 40 of them, something like that. And today's was on perseverance, and I gave you an extract of that in the message that I sent out. So just, why start something and stop halfway? We are not stopping. We're continuing to move towards our goal, and we are so close. And we've got people saying, "Oh, I've been in it 2 years." Now, these people haven't been in 2 years because we haven't been going for 2 years. And the people that are saying they've been in for 2 years, they've been in maybe 18 months. I know that that's a long time. In 18 months, most of the programs that these people would have joined anyway have now ceased to exist. We're not here today and gone tomorrow. Okay, we're not making you rich overnight either. Yet. It's coming. It's very, very, very close. We are in the final stages, and like the story about the guy that bought the gold mines and he gave up, and he was literally, I think, 2 feet from striking one of the richest veins of gold, and he gave up and he sold his equipment to a scrap merchant, and the scrap merchant took the mine on as well because that's where the equipment was, and he thought, well, I'll just get an expert in to have a look at this. And the expert checked everything. He said, yeah, you should be okay if you keep digging. And so he said, okay, I've got all the gear here. He bought it as scrap, cost him next to nothing. And boom, they knock a bit further on and they hit one of the richest seams of gold ever discovered. And the guy that sold it was pig sick, obviously. He was really miserable about the fact that if he'd persevered, he could have had this wonderfully valuable gold mine. But instead of it really knocking him down and then saying, oh, just my luck, that's all, that's just typical for me, and I'm never going to be successful. Instead of that, this guy turned around and said, I'm never going to give up again, ever. And he went on to be the world's leading salesman in the insurance industry because he never gave up. He wouldn't take no for an answer. And I can't remember the numbers now, but he sold phenomenal amounts of insurance policies and became very, very, very wealthy as an insurance salesman. So he became wealthy anyway because he had that drive, but he realized that he'd thrown away an amazing opportunity through giving up. And he learned a lesson from it. And in his new chosen profession, he benefited from that. We have not wasted any time. We have been at this, and many of you people have been at it long before we even pre-launched We Share Abundance. We are now launching the site. It's in beta. It won't take very long to get us out of beta. We've got to fix a few bugs. That's all. It might take us another week, might take us a couple of weeks. Whatever it takes, we'll do it. And then we will have launched. And then we'll be moving forward with other things. People are saying, oh, you promised that Weezer would be this much by December. I never promised anything. I said, it is my belief that within a couple of months after launch, once we get rolling, the Weezer token is going to increase in value and it will be over the $2, over $3 within a couple of months. Okay? That's not a couple of months from back then. That's a couple of months from once we get the site launched and we start moving. Until we do that, what's going to affect it? What's going to affect the price? What's going to create the demand? Nothing. So understand where we are. But that isn't even the big thing that's going to happen. There's much more going on behind the scenes. So stick with it. We've got people getting impatient and saying, oh, I give up, just give me, if they insist on leaving, I can't stop them. But they're going to be really disappointed. And I don't want them to not just be disappointed, but to say, oh, that's typical, I was in there and I've never made it. And, if they do get in that situation, I hope that they will be like the guy that had the gold mine and said, okay, I am never going to quit again. Boom, that's it. That's me done with quitting. I'm over it. I'm never going to stop again. And that is the only way that you will succeed. Everybody that has found success in life, in achieving their goals, has never been knocked off that course. They've kept moving towards it. And sometimes it seems like you're not getting there. Sometimes it seems like it's still so far away. But that isn't true. It's always getting closer if you keep persevering. And at the moment we are, as I say, we are so close that I'm reluctant to allow people to leave. They're going to regret it for the rest of their lives. But I can't stop them if they want to. So if you know anybody that has this negativity and they want out and they're going to put it, talk them out of it for their own sake. Tell them to stick around till the new year. Things are, I told you yesterday, you're going to have a good Christmas, but you're going to have an even better Christmas next year. It's going to be one that is so out of sight you can't even imagine it. It's going to be so impressive, so wonderful. Ah, dear. Okay. Anyway, I'm glad you can hear me. I'm going to give the short prayer in a minute. We can get started. Let me just see. We've got New Zealand and Devon. Can hear me in Devon? Yeah, well, you're only down the road. I've got a loud voice. Doncaster, UK. South Africa, Holland, Pakistan, Somerset, UK, Kettering, UK. So how we call new members for EBB first, they are saying about withdrawal proof. How will we deal with them? How can they get withdrawal proof from something that's only just launched? You know, it's like saying, you get a new program that's just opened. But have there been any withdrawals? No. Why? Because nobody's made any money. Oh, well, I'm not getting in until I see people with withdrawals. Okay, it's up to you. Go away. Boom. It's a brand new program. There has been no withdrawals because you people haven't been out there and said, come on, get in. It's a great program. It's got a leverage list building. It's got a messaging system. It's got multiple income streams all built in for you. You can get involved for $2, but it's better if you get involved at $100. But there's lots of options in between. Just get in now. Boom. That's it. You've made a sale. Then you can withdraw. Then you can say to people, look, I've only been in this. It's only been started for a day, and I've already made $100 or $500 or $2 or whatever it is. Okay, that's what you do. Okay, where are we? Somebody here with foreign language. Don't use foreign language, please, because foreign language will get you muted, and we don't want that to happen. We got more from South Africa. I'm asking first program. We don't get withdrawal from We Share Abundance. No, you don't, because there is no liquidity there. But we're not. You asked about how can you get people into EBB. EBB is a new program. Okay. If they want to join We Share Abundance as well, we're building for the future there. That's nothing to do with the Easy Business Builder. If you make it difficult, it will be difficult. If you make it easy, it will be easy. It's up to you. Okay, let's have our little prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that each member's heart may be filled with unconditional love, and that through that love they find the joy of service. And through that service, each member may attract into their lives everything that they need and want from you. Amen. And follow what we pray. Fill your heart with unconditional love. Go out and serve everybody that you can. What's the best service you can offer them? They can come in to We Share Abundance totally free. They can earn 5% commissions on any sales. and they can log in every day and build a pension plan for their future. If they choose, they can start stepping up the ladder from $2 in the Wealth Builder, staking, and from $2 in the Easy Business Builder, which will give them greater leverage in their list building. If they do it in both, it'll give them massive opportunities to contact our own member base. You know, it's not like you're asking people to put in $400 for a garage full of chemicals or vitamins that they're going to be stuck with and eventually throw in the bin because they just got fed up with taking them all themselves. You know, we have something here that is really valuable and is progressing and has been progressing, and we're on the cusp of something really great. And if you don't believe it, then it's time to sit back and watch and say, okay, I'm just going to sit back and watch. Don't give up your position. Keep logging in, keep patience, keep the faith, and you'll see what happens. But you'll have been overtaken by a lot of people that are going out there and saying, come and join us. It's a great community. Okay? I have an ad waiting to be processed from Udemy. Well done, Peter. Udemy is a very good source of solo ad providers. You can check on their feedback. They're vetted by Udemy. The pricing is fair. You may possibly be able to negotiate if you with them directly once you placed a few orders with them, and you may be able to get a better rate. But generally speaking, the prices are fair. I don't know what the current solo ad prices are. I mean, last time I did solo ads, you could pick them up for 20 cents a click. I doubt whether you can get them for that nowadays. They're probably 40 or 50 cents a click, but I don't know. But Udemy is a good place to go and get them, and you can get, you know, for just a few dollars, you can get clicks, and clicks are clicking your link in an email, taking them to your site. So you put together a very brief email saying, you know, take a look at what we've got here because it offers you, and list the benefits for them. Okay. We have leverage list building. We have multiple income streams built in. We have messaging, guaranteed 100% deliverability of your messages. We have what's the word I'm looking for? We have people that open your emails. What I don't know. I can't think of the word at the moment. You know, we have an amazing plan where you can make 100% commissions on anybody that you introduce first month. We have residual commissions from the plan itself. We also have the fact that if you buy a subscription, we put the value of that subscription in a savings plan for you. So it really costs you nothing. It's admittedly $2 maybe out of your cash flow, but it's like putting $2 in a savings plan, but you've also got the benefits of the $2 subscription. You know, it's so many benefits. Just put the benefits in. Okay. And people will say, yeah, okay, why not? $2. Yeah, I'm in. Boom. $5. Yeah. $10. A lot of people out there, $100 is nothing to a lot of people. $2 is a lot to some people. But there are billions of people out there looking for what we have. Okay? So all you've got to do is contact them, and Peter's taking action. Okay, well done. That is all you've got to do. Just keep taking action with perseverance. If you persevere, you'll win. It's as simple as that. Sometimes it takes longer than you want it to. Sometimes you'll pass through times of uncertainty or ridicule or whatever it may be. It doesn't matter. Persevere. Just keep going. As long as you know what you are telling people is good, honest, and true, and you're doing it with love in your heart to help them rather than just to grab money from them, you can't fail. All you've got to do is be persistent, persevere. Okay, so that is pretty much what we've got on the updates. I don't know how many spots we've got left in the in the short-term loan plan, the nest egg offer, whatever you want to call it. It's not really a nest egg offer because we're giving you the nest eggs totally free. It's a loan. You lend us a little bit of money to get us just through the next couple of months, and you'll get double your money back as soon as we get the cash that's flowing to us. The cash is there. It's just got to go through some processes to be delivered to us. Once it's delivered, you get repaid with 100% profit. I don't think there are very many units left, but I've not checked on them. What I have checked on is the fact that Ireland beat the All Blacks. Well done, Ireland. We don't have any Irish people in the lives. I'm not sure that we've ever had anybody from Ireland in the live broadcast. We may have had. But congratulations to Ireland beating the All Blacks. It's always a great thing to beat the All Blacks because they are and have been for a long time. I don't know, 70 years, 80 years probably. I don't know. The number one side in the world. Okay, there have been odd occasions where they may have slipped down official rankings to number 2 or maybe even as low as number 3 on an odd occasion. But everybody really knows that they have been number 1 always. And to beat the All Blacks is an immense achievement for any side at any time in the past and today. And so congratulations to Ireland. And I think that's 3 on the trot that Ireland have beaten New Zealand. And there's not many international sides that can claim that. England at the moment are playing Australia. And we're leading, I think, by 4 points at half time. I don't know what's happened since then. And Scotland got stopped in their tracks by South Africa. South Africa are a unique side in the rugby world. They are as competitive as any other nation, and probably more so than at some nations. They take great pride in their national sport. It's a national sport in South Africa. And they have a very physical game, but that doesn't mean that there is no skill involved in it either. But they've always had this ability to raise their game and really knock people off their course, no matter how big or whatever they are. I remember when John Alomu was playing for New Zealand and he was in his prime, and he was the most feared man on the rugby pitch. He'd been scoring tries for fun, and people couldn't tackle him. They'd put 2, 3 people in, and he would just plough through them all. And he was such a wonderful and unique player. And it was the World Cup final, I think, wasn't it? When South Africa beat New Zealand in whatever year it would be, 1995, something like that. And South Africa had to face Lomu. And he never got in the game. They were so ruthlessly physical about, 1, stopping the ball, getting to him, and 2, stopping him in his tracks before he could get moving. And that's what you've always got to do with a big player. You've got to stop them before they get up ahead of steam. And they totally negated him, and of course won the World Cup. And that's the sort of thing that South Africa can do. And they turned it up against Scotland, and Scotland had won, I think, their last 5 games or something like that, and they'd beaten Australia recently, and they came and stood up against South Africa. Now, hopefully England will beat Australia today, and we've got South Africa then next week. So all good stuff coming along. Okay, enough about that, but because we've got no development to talk about, everything else is up to date. I can give you the numbers. They're not very meaningful at the moment because we are in beta, and things are still not moving yet very quickly. But we still are increasing. We have 22 net increase in our registered members. We are up another 27 places in site ranking to 8,748. Even the Multiply Weezer site is up again 14 places to 22,791. Multiply Weezer had 2 new email verified members in the last 24 hours, and 1 person bought advertising that hadn't previously bought advertising there. He'll enjoy it. The advertising is very effective. The bonus pool went up by $9 to $9,384.13. And the tokens are about the same as they were, although the Weezer token in waves is showing down at 0.37 of a cent. Now I went in, I saw that, and I thought, wow, that's strange. And I went in and I looked, and I can't find evidence of anybody having bought Weezer tokens at 0.37 of a cent. It's nearer 0.6 of a cent. So I never understand where Waves get these numbers from. In fact, in Coin Ranking, it's showing at 0.6 of a cent, and in your back office, it's showing at 0.58 of a cent, which is near as never mind to 0.6, isn't it? The Weezer token is up 8 places in ranking to 1,158, and there's just $103 worth of trading in the last 24 hours. Weezer Abundance, similar story, nothing changed. Back office 89 yesterday, 89 today. Back office 109 yesterday, 109 today. Waves 89 yesterday, 89 today. It's Coin Ranking 153 yesterday, 154 today, up $1. I don't know how or why, because there's been no trading volume at all in Weezer Abundance tokens. But they've climbed 41 places in the ranking to 3,547. As I say, puzzling figures, but don't attach too much importance to them at the moment, other than the fact that you can see that everything is still growing. We're still getting better site ranking. We're still getting a net increase in registered members. Tokens are at the moment pretty stable at where they are, and they're both well undervalued. The Visa token massively undervalued, of course, probably thousands of times undervalued. The Visa Abundance token about a third of the value that it should be. Both represent very good investments. Okay. Sir, do we have anyone from Japan? I don't know, Kingsley. I know we had somebody in China, but Japan, I don't remember seeing anybody from Japan. At the moment, I can't pull those stats up. We will be able to in the near future, but once we get a breakthrough in any country, in the near future, once once people are getting withdrawals from Easy Business Builder, you will start to see growth and expansion in any country that we're in. And then when we go beyond that and we get the SOAP program running, it's going to blow everybody's mind. There has been never anything like it. I doubt whether there will ever be anything like it again. We will rocket from where we are now to literally millions and millions of members, active members, and we will have passed that point of that tipping point, that sort of effect that I was showing you in that 5 million sales matrix thing, where it just becomes unstoppable. It just keeps growing and growing and growing. We will have passed that. That's all going to happen in 2022, and that's why Christmas 2022, you guys are going to be multi-millionaires. Some of you are going to be billionaires with the Visa Abundance token and the Visa tokens, because with that number of members, the token value will have climbed massively. It'll be equivalent in value to Bitcoin, or maybe even higher than Bitcoin. With that number of members, we'll have the same liquidity as Bitcoin. And with that liquidity and token value that people have seen this growth, by that time we will be in different exchanges, and we will be on CoinMarketCap, and people want to monitor things on CoinMarketCap by the hour, sometimes by the minute. They have graphs and check things and see where the growth is. And when people see what's happened with Visa Abundance token, we have that colossal user base of millions, it's going to be in the same groove. It's going to be better actually than Bitcoin, because Bitcoin doesn't have that many users. It's all speculation. I think as well, I saw figures the other day, I think less than 20%, I think it was about 17% of all issued Bitcoin, there's only 17% of it that is being traded. The rest is all being held. It's all in private wallets. It's not on the exchanges. And that just shows you that with Bitcoin, people are happy to hang on to it because they know it's going to keep going up and up and up. And that's what's going to happen with our token. But people will only be able to buy it from you because you're the only people that get issued with it. So they've either got to join WeShare Abundance to get it, or they've got to pay whatever you ask for your tokens. Okay? And that, like I say, there's over 80% of Bitcoin are just being held by people. And then there's another 17% that are being traded. Well, we we will be holding what we have, and you'll be able to let them out little by little as and when you want. You want some wheat abundance? Yeah, okay. They're $100,000 each. How many do you want? You've only got 50,000. Okay, I'll sell you half a token. Give me your $50,000. It's going to be like that. It is going to be like that. Okay. I don't really have anything else to say. I could click on this and I'll let you know. Okay. England beat Australia 32-15. So that's a good result for England. Australia are always difficult, although I don't think they've beaten England for quite a while at rugby, that is. We could say the same about the cricket as well. But great competitors again. But we'll have a really tough game next week against South Africa, who've got their tails up after beating Scotland, and we'll be able to see what's going on there. Take action, persistence. Download the Tapestry app. Make sure it is tracking your location. Make sure you've allowed it to track your location. It does it anonymously. Doesn't know who you are. All it knows is this phone is moving from here to there to where, and that gets you paid. It gets us paid as well if you're in our group, and most of you are. Get your $100 raffle ticket from Avazoo. If you don't do it within the next, where are we now? Saturday. Within the next 24, no, a bit more. Where are we now? 24. 8 o'clock, 28 plus 5. You've got 33 hours. You've got 33 hours from now to get a free $100 raffle ticket, which could win you as much as $5 billion. Okay? We've got thousands of people that registered with Avazoo that haven't persevered. They haven't gone through the steps and done things. Okay, with the ambassador program, you had to refer 20 people, and people don't like referring people. I know that, you know that. For your $100 ticket, you don't have to refer anybody. You don't have to sell anything. All you got to do is go in there, complete your registration, and you get your ticket. Why wouldn't you do it? Just persevere. If you take anything at all from today's live, take perseverance, okay? And we've got Morocco just popped in. They can't give me a ticket as I am a player, not an ambassador. You can get change from a player to an ambassador, Charmaine. Contact Justin at info@avazoo.com. info@avazoo.com. Justin, can you please change me from a player to an ambassador? And then you can go into your back office once they've made the change, and it'll pop up and you can get your $100 ticket. That applies to anybody. If you are registered as a player, get on to Justin, info@avazoo.com. Justin, I want to be an ambassador so I can get my $100 VIP ticket so I can upgrade. Just get on to him. Get on to him and do it. You've got 33 hours. Get your email in now. Okay? Anybody that is already an ambassador, get into your back office. You get into your back office, as a pop-up will come up. Take the top option, which is to transfer from being an ambassador to a VIP ticket holder. And that's pretty much all you've got to do. Then you just go through, follow the steps through, make sure that all your little things are ticked off. I know that Suchitra's done it because I saw she had Facebook story showing that everything was done. Congratulations, Suchitra. She had, in fact, already acquired a $20 ticket. Most people hadn't because they don't like referring people, but Suchitra is amazing, and she went out and she referred a lot of people. She had her $20 ticket. She's now got a $100 ticket. That's far more powerful. It's a lot better. Okay. I left his reply to me on your blog post. When I was on the live on, I don't know what your reply was. I don't know what his reply was. But when I was on the live, the message that was given out by Dave was, if you are a player, contact Justin at info@avazoo.com, and he will allow you to become an ambassador. They'll change it somehow. You may have to sign a form or whatever it is to say, yeah, I'm giving up my ambassador position to take the VIP position or whatever, or giving up my player situation to become an ambassador. It should be done. I don't know. I don't have time to read the replies on the blog post. But if you're not getting the response that you want, get onto him again. Get on to Dave. Write to dave@avazoo.com. Okay. Dave Jackson, how do you know if you have the $100 ticket? Does it show in your profile? I think it does. I'm not sure that it shows you. Let me just see if I can see it. Where's my Avazoo thing here? Well, where are we? Let's do a screen share for you. Hopefully it'll work and we won't just get a black thing like we've had a few times. Share, screen, window, Avazoo. Show on stream. Okay, you should be able to see there. That is my dashboard in Avazoo. Your account qualification status, and you want ticks against all these 8 items, okay? And what you may not have ticks against is subscribe to the YouTube channel and join our Avazoo Communication Resource Center, even though you may be a member. But if you click on that, that will then link you in there. And similarly with the YouTube thing, if you click on that, that'll link you in there. And when you come back, if you refresh the page, you will find that it is then ticked. So if you've got all those things ticked, then you've got your ticket. And then you need to make sure that every 2 weeks you've got over 100 free entries. That's easy to do. I think I've only done like 2 days. I spent about 2 minutes for 2 days to get 185, and then I can forget it for another day. Most of you will want to get as many entries as you can, and I should, but I've got a lot of things, stopping me doing that. So it doesn't actually show, say that you have a free ticket, unless it does somewhere else. Maybe it does in the profile. But if you've got all those ticked, then you have got your free ticket. Where's the profile page? Let's see if that will come up. Sometimes it's very slow because I have a lot of people, but here we go. VIP executive ticket. Okay, it shows there in your profile, and it'll show your current status. It will show all these things colored. If any of these are gray, then you will need to do something. Program qualification, no. I think that is there you see transferred from ambassador program. Don't know what these are. I think this means that I've not sold 3 or introduced 3 people or got 400 free entries. But this, your current status, if those are all colored, you will have your VIP executive ticket. It's there in your profile. Okay, So that hopefully covers that for you. But that's a good question, Dave. I know a lot of people may be asking that. So, as always, you're on the ball. On my profile, it shows 100 VIP ticket. Although I am a player, I have 6 ticks and show $100 in the profile section. If you're a player, you want to get that changed, Dave, and you want to get 8 ticks. So if you're a player, once again, info@avazoo.com, and if you don't get the right answer from Justin, get onto his dad, Dave. Justin is Dave's son. And Dave is insistent that if you're a player, you can get changed and you can get your $100 ticket, but that's what you have to do. You have to get Justin to switch you from one to the other, from player to ambassador, and then you can get the ambassador pop up in your back office, and that will then you'll be able to select the $100 ticket thing. Okay. It should show VIP executive ticket. Yeah, I don't know. Is that what mine showed? Yeah, VIP executive ticket. That's what it should show. Okay. If you are a player, you can't get that. You've got to get it changed. So if any players, get onto Avazoo, get it changed, and then you can go through the pop-up situation and get it done. Okay. Hope that has cleared that up for everybody. Just do it. Be persistent. I don't know what answer Charmaine got, but I know that Dave Cutler, who is the founder of Avazoo, was very, very insistent on the webinar that I was on whenever it was. I can't remember. It wasn't last night. Must have been the night before, I think. That be right? Thursday, could be. That you can get it changed and you can get your $100 ticket. Okay, but you've got to do it fast. You've got to do it fast. Okay, that's it from me. I'm going to leave you all to get your tickets. Get your tickets from Avazoo. Put in your email if need to. info@avazoo.com. If you don't get the right answer from Justin, Dave@avazoo.com. Get onto them. Get it sorted out. If you're in the USA or Canada, get your Tapestry app downloaded and make sure it is tracking your location. And if you're not in those countries, keep up to date with Tapestry because it's coming to you soon. I think it's going to Australia and New Zealand next, from what I gathered from Friday's updates. They usually post those in Vimeo, so you can watch the recording. I don't know whether it's there or not. As I say, I was there while it was live on Friday. I think it's going to Australia and New Zealand next. It won't be very long before it's there. Get ready for it. Get ready to download it. And when you do, make sure it's activated. After Australia and New Zealand, I'm pretty sure it'll be coming back to Europe, UK, Ireland, and from there, the rest of the world. So be ready. Get ready. Start doing things. And persistence, perseverance will get you where you want to be. Okay? God bless you all. I'll see you all same time, same place tomorrow. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. God bless. Avazoo, zoo, zoo. A win for you is a win for me. Avazoo, zoo, zoo. It's $1 billion spree. Avazoo, zoo, zoo. We're a happy family. Avazoo, zoo, zoo. We're all helping charity. Avazoo, zoo, zoo. A win for you is a win for me.